wonderful people. Welcome back to the news. On today's report, Dr. Inwuanyanwu has given his thoughts, and he said he feels sad when people say that the Igbos were defeated in the Civil War. Hello everyone, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Now let's head straight to the details. Chief Dr. Emmanuel Inwuanyanwu, a Nigerian politician and a billionaire, has spoken with some Nigerian youths at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Remembrance Conference meeting. Dr. Emmanuel made a reference to the role in which Zik played during the civil war between Nigeria and Biafra. As one of the ground soldiers for Biafra at that time, he gave an account of the incident and why war should no longer occur in Nigeria. He highlighted that in the first instance, Nigeria never wanted to go to war and that Biafra on their own and also didn't go to Aburi to succeed from the country. According to him, the misunderstanding and disagreement in Aburi escalated to war. However, Dr. Emmanuel lamented that it saddens his heart when he hears that the Igbos were defeated in the Civil War. He pointed out that the conflict ended because there was an agreement between Nigeria and Biafra. These are words coming from Chief Dr. Emmanuel Chukwuemeka, a Nigerian politician and also a billionaire who has, spoken to some Nigerian youths at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Remembrance Conference meeting. He's trying to give us his options and his view that that war is never an option in Nigeria, and that that he feels very sad whenever people say that the Igbos were defeated in the Civil War, that the war ended as a result of a negotiation, that it pointed out that the conflict ended because there was an agreement between Nigeria and Biafra. He said, "I feel sad when people say that the Igbos were defeated in the Civil War. Most of my colleagues who died cannot be happy to hear people say we were defeated. The major thing is that every war must end in negotiation. There is no need for war. We shouldn't fight for war. It was Zik who ended the war, and we are happy to have Gowon. He was a reasonable president, and he came to the realization that there is a need to treasure Igbos." This man has spoken that they were so grateful to Gowon. The president at that time was so reasonable to consider their options, and finally they came to an agreement. And it really saddens him that whenever people say that Biafra was defeated, that that was a lie. That Biafra was never defeated, and that the end of the war was done through negotiation, and that every war must end in negotiation. And Gowon was a really reasonable president. And anytime Nigeria wanted to turn around, Zik always comes around, always comes to the aid of Nigerians. He, however, advised that every Nigerian talking about succession, that succession is not really a property. It's not something that we all should be fighting for. Instead, he gave his own options, that we Nigerians must look at restructuring of the country. That yes, every one of us should look at the restructuring of the country, that the ethnic groups of the country should come together, as one to restructure this country. He, however, gave his warnings to Nigerians that that no one should call for war, that the repercussions of war, will not only be on Biafra or Igbos, but will be on the full Nigerians, that everyone is going to feel the repercussions of war in this country. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. It is not just a mere thought. The Igbo leaders have demonstrated such. They have not shown love among themselves. Look at what is happening now, where a sitting governors of Igbo extraction turn against their own brother Peter Obi, while the Hausas and the Yorubas are supporting him. The youth should listen and learn when the elder narrates the Nigerian story. We that are above 60 years experienced the horrors of civil war and knew what happened. No one will ever pray for war, and those who have refused to learn from what happened in Nigeria and who by their words and actions are trying to react this very issue that led to the carnage should be condemned. Nigeria will soon fight and defeat your people too. Do you think only you is Nigeria? Even the Igbos are Nigerians, okay? If war should come now, we will know who is truly the strongest. Forget about the past. Hmm. Thank you for narrating the true story, but if you're not welcome, just as you concluded, what else can you do? We are asking for Biafra because of the future of our children. You don't need to feel sad because all those were as a result of the triple of politics and conspiracy, greed, corruption, and cabalism you and your gang members played in the southeast after the death of the likes of Opara, Ibam, and the rest of them. That was the instigation of our land since Abuja, because Obi and Minzu Igbo, I guess every decision and all your problems become something to be discussed in the foreign land. Okay, these are thoughts and views from our fellow Nigerians, but we all should try to put our heads together and make sure that war would not break out in Nigeria, because no one in this country is really praying for war. And those that have experienced the tragedies of war are saying that war is not a funny experience at all. War is not something that we all Nigerians should be praying for. That if war should break out today, not everyone might survive the outburst of war in this country. We should, however, focus on restructuring this country, and all the ethnic groups should work together as one. So, guys, what is your